Erica, and I do these streams in the morning to journal. So I hope you'll join me. Let's get started. I already started, and I'm going to be working in my Hobonichi, which I need to backfill some pages, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. I try to make these morning streams less talk, just more doing. So if you have any questions, I'm keeping an eye on the chat, but it'll be pretty quiet, so we can just journal together. I got this soft serve yesterday, so I am gonna add this into my yesterday's journal. It would look better if I had, I don't think I should do that, if it was a little more lacy. Let me see. I love to put a little bit of junk in my regular journals. Let me put this on there. It's kind of funny because yesterday, I don't know what was going on. I need a glue stick. But I had 4 migraines or whatever. I mean, they usually they start before migraine, but where essentially I get this weird little vision disturbance, and I can't really see, and it takes about 20 minutes to go away, and sometimes it makes me feel nauseous, and I don't know, kind of makes me feel I get motion sickness with it. And I've always been so triggered by the thought of it, just because it's kind of traumatic. And it's funny because I don't even really get that much of a headache, when I have these. Did you bring coffee? I mostly get the eye thing, the vision thing, and then pretty much goes away. But yeah, it was weird. It was a weird day yesterday because of that. But I did get an ice cream cone later on in the day, and so it kind of looks weird, like migraine times 4. I've never had that many. I've never had more than 1 in a day, so that's bizarre. And then I put sweet underneath it, which makes it seem like I like that, but I didn't. All right. I also got this new sticker book, so I wanted to maybe put a few stickers in here. I think I'm going to do that after. Start by drawing or writing. So this is yesterday. I got my nails done. I drew my nails. the day before, Friday, I was making these little books, so I put that one in there. Thursday, this was back to school on Thursday. I don't remember what I was doing. Let me think. I think I'm going to do for today, Sunday, I'm going to put those things in there. I'm going to switch. I did some. Let's do this. I did draw a little bit on my book from yesterday, but I'm going to put it in here anyway. This book that I keep is very like loose and a little messy and a little junky, so this one I feel like it can be as messy or chaotic as I'm feeling at the time. So I can move this a little bit closer. I do love lettering, so I always want to do some playful lettering. And I'll leave space on this one because this is for today. And, I want to leave space for things that are going to happen. But I haven't done anything back here, so it's kind of crazy because, like, it was only a few days ago and I can't remember what we were doing. What were we doing on Thursday? I think I had no yoga on this day. Oh, I had my lash lift. I put it on there. It's a little tricky to have. Sorry, I'm going to try to move this so it's a little bit easier to see. Maybe I should adjust. I'm sorry. Like this. There we go. I'm so sorry. I just feel like I need it to be a little more angled, but that's okay. Actually, doing this. That I didn't do yoga that day. I just dropped. Do I love to put a nose in there. Let's do it's funny because as a teacher, my students always draw the eyelashes like that, and I'm always like, that's not how eyelashes look. But like after a lash lift, like literally. Literally. I was gonna do a kind of different face, but just leave it like that, really goofy. Just put a little outline here. It's giving like Earth Day. I like to spend about an hour in the morning journaling, and sometimes I have more time for it, and like on the weekend, like on Sundays. So I have a tendency to do more things on those days if I have the time. I do have yoga in a little bit, so I want to, actually today I feel like I don't feel like going, which is weird, but my nose ring there. I will want to be done before I have something else to do, of course, obviously. Okay, I had that. Oh, I had Chipotle for lunch. I could put that in there. And I had the kids' meal. So let's draw it. It was like, it looked like a, what do you call those meals from your childhood? Kid cuisine. It's like a little box, and there's like a little, it's like 3 skinny boxes there. There's quesadilla here. Look like this. Put some melty cheese. Sorry, I can't really tell what's going on here. Add some more color. There. Let me put some pinto beans in here. I do love a pinto bean. Let's draw one. I always like to use like a very like limited color palette. So I picked these colors this morning, and I'm gonna be like sticking to them, even if I'm kind of translating, like, oh, I think that this is considered to be like my light version, so I have to use that one for that. I don't know, does that look like a pinto bean? There was also rice right here. Just do that. And then there was barbacoa, which is what I chose from their options. Okay. Let's try to make this look a little bit like it was a Chipotle bowl. Wish I had kept a little bit of junk. I don't have anything to glue in, but that would be nice. I know. I'm gonna label them like a little diagram. This has to be like the best bang for your buck, you guys. If you haven't had the Chipotle kids meal, it is. I guess with the I'm sorry, I'm gonna turn this for a sec. It is your choice of beans, rice, meat. I put pinto beans. And then my protein was barbacoa. It's weird because I don't really like barbacoa, but I like chipotles, which is strange because I'm sure, you know, most people would say that chipotles barbacoa is not like good or authentic or whatever. You know, as a Mexican American, I think people would think that that was sacrilege for me to be loving chipotles, but I like it because it's not like, you know, I don't know. Sometimes it can be kind of, I personally don't like barbacoa very much, but I do like it at Chipotle, which is crazy. Okay, I'm gonna make the little, like a little Chipotle. I'm gonna do a little mixed. And now I have to close all these. I usually just leave them open until I'm finished writing, and then sometimes they do dry out, so don't want that to happen. You guys, look, these colors I chose. Oh, well, that's true. They'll match my nails. And that was for lunch. The Chipotle kids meal is only $5. Well, in my area, it's $5.70. And as a teacher who doesn't have like a lot of time, we have a very short lunch break. You just want to have something small, eat very quickly, get on with it. I don't think I have anything else to write there. I don't know, if I remember something, I'll put it on there. I'll come back to it. This one too. This was Wednesday, first day of school. I remember, and I think this is why I had a migraine. Oh, I think I had a doctor's appointment somewhere here. I've been drinking too many. Well, I've only had 2, but that's too many Alani's. And I sometimes think, I don't think it's like the Alani's fault, but I think I'm sensitive to like artificial sweeteners. And I think that's why maybe I'm having so many migraines. So I'm trying, I don't know which sweetener, because I feel like there's some that, I mean, I've been drinking Diet Coke or whatever forever. I don't even know what the logo looks like at all. I just know that I drank 2 of them. this week, and I think maybe I shouldn't be drinking them. So after yesterday, I'm just not going to have any more fake sweeteners. I just don't think it agrees with me, even though I want to have it. And I love like a crispy Diet Coke at the end of the day. Just can't do it. I don't know. I was thinking that maybe I've just had too many recently and I just need a little detox. Maybe I just need to stop for a minute and then maybe I can come back to it later. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's the caffeine, but I drink a lot of, I don't drink a lot. I don't think I drink a lot of caffeine, but I do drink caffeine daily. Like I'm having coffee right now. I think the flavor I had that day was the purple cotton candy, and it wasn't even very good. I think that was my first time trying it. Put some little, I had that. What else? I remember because I didn't bring lunch that day and I was starving and I just packed an energy drink and a few bottles of water, which I didn't even drink all my bottles of water, so hello. Wait, should go this way. Like, I don't know what I'm doing here. Making a mess, but let's just do that. We'll see if I can make this legible with that number 2 because she's looking a little hard to see. And this was the first day of school for us, so I'm going to record that in here somehow. When I do these journal spreads, I have a tendency to just do like memory or imagination drawing. I actually really like to draw from observation, but with journaling, I'm just kind of remembering what happened that day, and we'll just make a little goofy representation. I don't worry too much about making this like look real. Sometimes I do, especially if I'm having trouble with some things, like if I have to draw a car, that's hard for me. What else happened? Can't write on top of that one. I feel like I should have like more cute colors here, like rainbow, because I am an art teacher. But this is the palette I have out right now. Gotta get ready today too for my college classes are starting again this week. So we've got to get ready for that. Okay, we had yoga that day. That was so nice. I always like to draw like a yoga pose. So let me think. I can't remember exactly what we did, but I'm going to draw a fish pose. Right? Is that what it is? Fish pose. We're going to draw the body like kind of draped over. Sometimes I'll just do like, you know, the best I can. And I don't think too much about this. I think the legs are gonna, yeah, actually that does need to go longer. Let me make the yoga mat longer. And I think the arms would have come down here like this. The head is kind of draped back like that. Maybe the yoga mat should be a little longer. I haven't drawn a yoga pose in a minute, so we're gonna just try our best. I'll make her a little bit thicker. That's my head. And there we go. That's the bolster, which is arguably the best part of restorative yoga. My favorite part. I'm gonna do, oh, I feel like, I don't know, I didn't budget the right amount of space there, but that's okay. That's the bolster. Something like that. Let's do that. Let's do that. I think that's good. And then we'll add some more like little detail-y things. This is an attempt to practice like figure drawing, because it's not easy for me. It's pretty hard for me actually. So I love to just kind of like loosely represent these poses, because I'm kind of forcing myself to think about how the body was positioned during that moment, during that time. And I mean, since I'm not like naturally very good at that, it really challenges me to think about it and try to visualize it. So drawing the yoga poses from memory has been a really like fun experience. This was restorative yoga. Let's do that in a cute font, like colorful. Let's do this. Restorative yoga is my favorite kind of yoga because it's basically laying down. I think that's why I don't want to go to today's yoga, because I feel like that's going to be a lot of work because it's not, it's a yoga flow. So it's going to be, yeah, like really get into it. And I guess you can always do just what you want. Like you don't have to do anything that other people are doing. That's like the beautiful thing about yoga. You could just sit there if you wanted to. You know, when you see other people doing it, you're like, well, I want to try that too. Oh, a little weird. I'm going to smudge on those over here. I'm using this like Paper Mate ink gel pen, and I really like this. And it's so funny to me because I'm supposed to be quiet, but I'm not being that quiet. I have been, you know, kind of getting into the whole like pen community that's part of planner communities here, but I mean, I do like pens, but I'm not really like into all of the fountain pens that everybody's into right now. And to be very honest, like I don't really like fountain pens, and I keep trying. I've only bought a few, like I have a handful, but I don't like them, and everybody loves them, and I still just want to use a junky Paper Mate Ink Joy. Okay, restorative yoga. I think I did that class with, I don't think it was, I can't remember who was the instructor. Let me check. I always like to write their name on there too, so I'm just going to check my app real quick. Oh no, I don't think I, wait, can I? There we go. Yeah, I thought it was Annalise. So good. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. My dog is crying outside. Okay, back to school. Yoga. Okay. And on Tuesday, let me do these two. I did have a different color scheme. I think I'm going to just keep the same one. So this week, I was definitely having a lot of, I kind of injured my foot a while back. And so now this week, I remember I was actually feeling pretty bad. So I said that I was going to go to the emergency room. So I did. And they were like, I said, I'm pretty sure I broke my toe or my foot. And they were like, no, you didn't. And they x-rayed it. So I'm going to believe them when they say that I didn't break it. I'm going to try to draw the bones of the foot. I really don't know what they look like, but let's pretend this is an x-ray. Try to make them look like bones. I really don't know what kind of bone. I know that there's a lot of different ones. I'm just going to make like some random shapes here. Some random pebble shapes. That's international. I think this one needs another joint. I didn't put one in there. This is going to represent my x-ray that I had. I don't know what happens here, but I think there's a lot of bones, so that's crazy. I don't know what the heck that is, but let's put them, let's do this. Let's do, I got an idea. I don't have enough room. What do we do? Do we make it here anyway? Let's just make it. We'll figure it out. We'll just extend that box. If you ever wanted to learn to journal chaotically, come to my stream because you can see my journaling is a little chaotic. I was going to try, I wanted to make the letters light. I could have just drawn them with the light marker, but I wanted it to look like negative, right? I don't know. That was my thought process. Did it work out? Should put some stripes there. Okay, this is supposed to be my toes. I think there's another joint there. Like this. This would be a good time to get a picture, but I don't want to. I don't feel like it. just going to invent bones that don't exist. And the funny thing is, like, right now, I can't even visualize what that might look like. So this is my foot x-ray. I didn't go to the emergency room. I went to the urgent care. Okay. So it's actually very good that there was no break. Like, that was reassuring to me. And the doctor was like, you can walk on it. You just need to try taking some painkillers for inflammation, yada yada. And to be very honest, I took those painkillers and they were a dream come true. And I just kind of took a few, and I haven't taken any more, but I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Do you think I need to go and like go to... Oh no, these markers are water-based, so I've got to be kind of careful because I'm drinking my coffee and it's iced and there's condensation on the cup, and you'll end up with a big mess, which might be cool, you know. Did this after school because I wanted to make sure I was good before I had to be on my feet quite a bit with when the students got there. I was worried that I was going to have to wear boots. So I was like, I have a boot. I've broken my foot before. Let's just tell me if I need to put it on. I just need to know if I was doing more damage to it by walking in regular sneakers or if not. Because, I don't know, I just kept feeling like this has to be broken. Even though, and I did even tell the doctor, I was like, it doesn't feel the same way as it felt that last time. But still. The RX. Okay, there's my x-ray. What else happened on that day? Ooh. I think this was the day we went to have sushi for lunch. I didn't have sushi, but I had a chicken Caesar salad for lunch, which is literally the thing I get all the time. I need to start to branch out a little more. It was really nice. It was a big salad. I'll put some lettuce in here. I don't think I want that color. Salad. Let's put some grilled chicken in here. Imagine that's grilled chicken. There really wasn't anything else in there. Okay, let's color the bowl at least. It was a silver bowl. We'll put a little bit more green for the lettuce. Fill in those little white gaps. I'm going a little chaotic here. I do like an element of chaos in these drawings. want them to feel really like, you know, not serious. These drawings are not serious. Oh, I forgot I had that iced coffee from the little boutique place that the girl was, there was a girl there and she was set up selling coffee. So I got an iced, I don't remember what it was, latte probably. I'm more like an iced Americano kind of person, but and then I bought these. I bought something when I was there. I had the coffee, and then I got this like little. Oh my god, it's so cute. I don't have it with me. I can't show you, but I got this little like a chain. You know, like the chain that people put on their glasses. Like if you're a librarian or something. I don't know. It just they look so cute. They're like these little chains that you attach to your glasses so that you don't lose them. I got one of those. That day I forgot this did happen. Right there, I'm gonna put it there. It's really cute and colorful and it has all these like different colored beads. It's actually kind of rainbow, but this will do. Let's do the dark one. I had been wanting one and I was going to make my own. I kept thinking, okay, I need to go and get those little things that attach to your glasses, and I just never did. And then when I saw this one there for $12, I was like, even better. I don't have to do it. And I get to finally have it. Because I use them for my readers. Since I'm constantly like up and down and up and down and up and down. I really can't use them all the time. I have to. Like they don't, I don't know. I have to take them off. Okay, I got this reader chain. I'm gonna call it a reader chain. And then my coffee. Let's draw that in. Put it down here, a little hint of it. Something like that. Let's blend it in. The coffee. There. Okay. It was like a little coffee pop-up. It's a very nice surprise when I went into this little store. We were just like, let's go see what's in there, and then we'll go back. Okay. So that was Tuesday. Okay. So we have Tuesday that I had forgotten about. Wednesday, again, the week just kind of got away from me. Thursday, my lash lift with Joanna. Draw some more beans on here, might as well. I have all this room. Maybe I can put some stickers too. I'm not sure. I just got this sticker book and it's so cute, but sometimes I don't want it to like, I want them all to kind of like match. So even these are kind of, like they don't necessarily go because I just wrote them, I just put them in there. Okay, mini bookmaking on Friday. And oh, I had my stream on this day too. I do stream on Fridays this month at 8:30 Central Time, Central Daylight, because we're in that. And then again, this was Monday. I don't remember what else happened on this day. Let me change my color palette. I think we have this. Maybe that. Maybe there's a sign. This was Monday, and I don't remember what we did, but I do know that on work days, we're usually sitting in plastic folding chairs like the whole day. I wish I knew what these chairs look like. I can't really remember. But I think it's, I don't know. I think it's something like that, so I'll just draw that. So this is going to be the representation of our day as a cheesy plastic folding chair. I think this should have been smaller, but it's okay. Let's not do that. It's too many letters. Let's close that. Period, because we don't have time to be writing all of that. Green, we got those two. I'm gonna add a little bit of brown in here. No. We don't need to. I'm gonna just do the black. I'll make it match. So I don't know how I feel about like kind of backfilling pages. Like I know a lot of people, you know, do it, and I feel like it comes from a place of like, you know, you have to do it, and if you don't, like, you didn't use your journal well or something like that. You didn't use your planner properly or something like that, which is just not the reason why I do this. Sometimes what I do, like right now, me doing this is like, I just want to try to remember what happened. So I'm sure also some people are also have that same attitude as me. Like I want to document it, right? So, you know, I choose to do some of these and I don't always do it. So I do have some empty pages in my planner, but I choose to do it so that way I can recall what happened, you know. And I don't want you to think like, you know, we have to backfill in like, or else we're not successful at journaling or anything like that. Well, I think actually, I think this was a work day. It wasn't even this. This would have been last week. So this day I was in my classroom. I did a lot of laminating that day. Okay, I'm just gonna pretend that I didn't have that realization right now. Let's have some coffee. Maybe I'm gonna draw the laminator. My principal gave me this laminator last year, and I love it. I want to laminate everything. I mean, I have one for myself at my house, but it's very nice to have my own personal laminator at school, but it only laminates small things, and as an art teacher, we have mostly big things. Like, you don't really need to laminate that, like very small things. Oh, and I had students helping me that day. Laminating everything. Try to fix that because it's a little, it's very narrow, so I'm just gonna write it. Because I just like laminating. I'm going to, I don't know why I drew that in there, because I'm going to do it in a different color. Pink face. Oh, I'm not using brown. Let's use red. I feel like it's going to be a little scary. There we go. It's not as scary as it seemed like it would be. This is me greedily laminating everything. And I've already been offering it to my students, like, hey, let's laminate that. And I think, like, maybe I shouldn't be doing that because I shouldn't be laminating everything. It's just like the beginning of the year. Like, calm down. Excuse me. Like a little release thingy there. Some little buttons here. And I did have some student helpers, so I'm going to draw them. Maybe. I think I had 3 of them. Okay. Let me try to make them a little taller. Again, remember we talked about the figure drawing. So take this with a grain of salt. I know this little sketch looks a little wonky, but they were very normal, beautiful, sweet, kind little kids. They didn't look like, you know, whatever, this creepy Slender Man looking thing. I'm just doodling. That one didn't have the longest neck of all time. I don't think. I don't think that happened. Okay, put some smiley faces on them. They were so sweet. They were very helpful. They came and they put up things on my walls for me, and they like ran errands for me. It was so nice. They were band students, and the band director organizes this like so that they will come and help the teachers. Let's put this like it's behind. And they were helpers. Let's put here, helpers. It was very nice. one kind of got away from me right there. Okay. I think we worked all day. That day we had lunch. I don't think we went to lunch this day. I think I went home to pick up my ladder. Yeah. I think that's okay. So I did these, and then for today, we're over here today. Today I have yoga. It's Sunday. Other than streaming this morning, I think I don't have anything to do, so that's quite nice. Let me put it on here. And usually if I'm journaling in the morning, I just put the things that I'm going to do today or anything that's on my agenda. And then I'll come back later on. I like to journal at night before bed. And I might come in here and do that. And if I don't feel like it, or sometimes I'm just so tired that I just go straight to bed, I'll do this another day. So these are also kind of helpful because it helps me to like remember in case I need to. Yeah. And this one I feel like I didn't put enough stuff on there. I can put some stickers on. Let's see. Do I have any green stickers? I do have these little vegetable. No, those are. Is that vegetables? Trees. I think I have some that are vegetables. Like this. So sometimes if you just don't know what to journal, you can just put like your meals, what you ate that day, or I mean usually, especially if you had something memorable. Let me get my little tweezers. Whenever I have like nails, it becomes a little bit harder. Couldn't even open it the other day. I don't know, sometimes the tweezers just slow me down, so I don't like to do that. I don't think I ate avocado that day, but we're going to leave it there. Let's see what else I have here. Just going to decorate it. Oh, look, this will be cute. I don't think I need one for this. That. So I like to hang them off the edge and like fold them over. Not lazy days. Let's see. I just found this like lost sticker, so let me put it here so it doesn't get wasted. It was kind of like stuck to something else. Okay, let's see if we find anything green or brown in this new sticker book. Look how cute it is. I really like Julia Rothman's work, so as soon as I saw that she had a new book coming, or she had a new book of stickers, I was like, yes, because I just love her work. So let's see. I didn't bake anything, so I don't want anything there. Could do that like olive would be cute, but did I have any olives that day? Or, I kind of want it to be related. It doesn't have to be, but I think, wasn't this a day that we went to Greta? No, this was yesterday. The day before yesterday. Definitely didn't do any of that. So many of these stickers are so cute that, I'm going to have a hard time using them. I'm trying to get into a new attitude where I just use my stickers. I don't think too much about it. I just use them. Just use them. Like, instead of saving them. Wow. Oh, There we go. I thought it was the whole white. That's cute. It actually fits perfect here. Let me see if I can find a good way to put it in here. Yes, perfect. Let's see. Is there anything else that would fit in there nicely? And it's nice because I wanna feel the stickers. I wanna know like what kind of stickers they are, what they feel like. So, and then also how they stick. I got a bunch of sticker books from, I don't know what they're called, but they're kind of like this. They're paper stickers as well. And they don't stick very well. Like they're always like curling up. So, look, this was a week of school. I could put something schooly in here. But do I want to? No, not yet. Oh, the glasses. I'm gonna put the glasses in. I kind of don't want to waste them for this, but they'd be cute. Look how cute they are. I'm gonna put it like right here. I want this to fit in there. Maybe like that. I'm gonna let it fold into the seam like that. Oh, I like that. Oh, let me show you. Ta-da. Sorry, I'm not even showing you. Let's see what else we can find here. Maybe like another something for this spot. Didn't have any tea. No, none of this feels relevant. No. I like that little tennis ball, but do I have any reason to put it on there? I mean, to be very honest, like when am I ever going to use a tennis ball if I don't use it now? So let's just do it. My goodness. Okay. We'll put it here. What was the reason? I don't know, but there we go. Okay, so let's see. So a couple little things there. Sometimes if I have extra space and I don't know what to put in there, I'll just, I mean, if you don't have stickers, this is another way to do it, especially because you get to put like something that fits perfectly in there. So I'll do some little star shapes. I love a star. Sometimes I like the stars to be a little more wonky too, so I'll make them really funky. Like there's really no reason for me to keep any of this space. Like sometimes I'll come back and write stuff. I'll be like, oh yeah, that was what happened on that day. But you know, you don't really have to. You can just add a few little embellishments like this. And I like when the papers are like, when the stickers are paper like this, because you can draw on top of the stickers like this. And then they feel like they're all kind of like getting along better, like they all belong together, because they look a little more unified, like kind of like incorporated. That's what I want to say. Made the mini books, stitched all of the signatures. I think I'm going to stop there. Chipotle here. Let me write here. Also, I forgot, she picked up my prescription. So I'm going to put that here too. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember what it was called, but literally Sweet Angel to pick up my meds for me because I kept not having time to go do it, and I kept like, I'm gonna do it tomorrow, and I'm like, what am I gonna do it? So she did that for me. All right, cool. I think we're done. I got all of these updated. This one I haven't even touched, or this one as well. I do have a few more pages. Like, I do have some pages back here that need that are completely, absolutely empty. But for the most part, this has been a fun project. And, as we enter Hobonichi release at the end of this month, I'm trying to think about whether I'm going to get another cousin this year. This is the Decho cousin. So it's A5. It's pretty big. I also have the Weeks, which I really love, and I use the Weeks. I definitely think I'm going to get another Weeks, but I don't know. I don't know if I need this. This has been fun, but will I do it again next year? Do I want to do it again is the real question, What do you think? What are you getting next year? What are you going to use for your 2027 planning? If you like that kind of thing, if you plan. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out, so I guess we'll end here. Thank you guys so much for joining me. We will be doing this again next Sunday. It's always, my Sundays are just for journaling, and so it's early morning, and it's like, fresh out of bed, very rustic looking, but I just want to have a little bit of time in my journal. So if you're into it, please subscribe to my channel, because then I'm gonna have another one next Sunday and you can come join me. My patrons, if that's you here watching, you guys will get a notification. I'll send an email every time when I start a new stream. So anyway, thank you guys so much. Have a beautiful rest of your Sunday. It's Sunday. Have a beautiful Sunday, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.